Hello, folks. Thanks for stopping back by. I've been getting a lot of negative comments about stacking silver. Yeah, I have. Wanted to cover that. I also wanted to read a little bit of news. And I also wanted to talk about the television and news media outlets and whatnot. First, I apologize about the grainy camera. I'm using a cell phone to record video. I have not gotten my camera yet. I went to Best Buy. I looked at a couple of cameras and just didn't seem to find the one I liked. Saving up, I guess, for that Nikon 750. It's just going to take a little while. But anyway, to the comments I'm receiving. It's amazing how many negative people there are out there. They can remember every negative nuance about why you should not stack silver and why you're making a mistake. But they can never argue it on the flip side. They can never remember the negatives about the stock market. They can never remember the negatives about how the dollar is losing value, purchasing power. You're getting less for your dollar every year that goes by. They can never remember those details. They can never remember that the Fed is just printing money to pay for free stuff for other people who are too lazy to go out and work, and then raising our taxes to pay the Fed back. They can never remember that, but they're very good at remembering the negatives of why you're stupid for prepping, stocking food, stocking silver. So one of the negative comments I got was geared to making me feel like an idiot and making my subscribers feel like an idiot. And this person said approximately 2 or 3 years ago, silver was $40 an ounce. And now look at it. It's down at the mid-16s. Okay, I got to say, this guy is right. But obviously, he did not listen or did not have the ability to understand what I was saying in that video. I said in that video, clear as day, that when we were all younger, when our parents are young, silver was way down here. And throughout time, it's done this. And one of those ups might have been $40. He was right. But the overall trajectory, where it's going, is an upward path. Silver will never crash. Silver always costs some money to mine out of the ground. Silver, unlike the dollar, is used in inventions, in electronics. The dollar is just paper, and it has the capacity to fall to zero. So in this guy was right. It was $40, but I already mentioned that it's a roller coaster. I'm still going to collect silver. I'm just going to stack silver. I did buy some when it was at $40. As a matter of fact, that's when I first started stacking. And if you take a look at my YouTube page, the front page has that banner with all that silver on that table. You'll see those bars. They're called APMEX bars. It's a company that I first purchased from, but no longer do. I purchased about 20, 30 of those bars at the $40 range. But I have no problem with that value, because I purchased some in the mid-16s. It all evened out, you know? And it doesn't matter. If silver went up to $40 again, I would purchase it at $40 again. I have no issue with it, because I know where it's going. Throughout all my research in the last 3 years, they say silver is going to be in the area of $300 to $500. So I have no issue. I just got done reading another article. And by the way, some of my sources, I can name 10 sources of where I do a lot of reading. Some of my sources, though, silverdoctors.com, drudgereport.com. One I just got done reading, I don't know if you could see that. I'll hold it still. This is on silverdoctors.com. Top mining CEO predicts $130 an ounce for silver. In my personal opinion, that's on the low side. President and CEO of First Majestic Silver, Keith Neumeyer, predicts triple-digit silver during the next rally. So even if it only went to 130, I have no problem purchasing my silver at $40 an ounce. Not at all. Okay, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to read some random news. You're probably tired of me talking about why you should stack food, store food, and why you should prep, why you should stack silver. It gets old. I just wanted to read some random news, maybe make a couple of comments on the news, a couple of observations about this. So Trump just released his, the Republicans and Trump just released their new health care bill. By the way, it's Thursday the 21st. I think it's the 21st. Irregardless, it's the 22nd. Thursday the 22nd. So Trump and the Republicans just released their new health care bill to replace Obamacare. Already, without even having the time, because it's approximately 255 pages for what I remember being reported. 255 pages. And before they could even read all the pages, they're coming out and bashing it. So, put on my glasses. 4 key Republicans come out against the GOP health care bill. It's just amazing to me that, for me, from my perspective, anything is better than the Obamacare. Anything. What these people are, these 4 Republicans, we call them Rhino Republicans. They could not get elected as a Democrat. And because they don't have any skill set of working in the job sector where we work, they ran as Republicans, conned some people, and got their seats. So 4 Republicans come out against it. To me, vote anything. Anything is better than Obamacare. But no, they just not even read it and vote against it. They're really Democrats. Married teacher, mom, 31, arrested for multiple sex romps in her car with a teenage boy. Student. Okay. I don't think I need to say anything about that. I don't even know what this means. If you're white and have opinions, you're guilty of white-splaining? I don't even want to go there. It's more socialist propaganda is what that is. Fitness model dies in whipped cream accident. Okay. Who knows? But the biggest thing I wanted to talk about is Chick-fil-A. I wanted to talk about Chick-fil-A. Oh, no, one thing before I talk about Chick-fil-A. So that Michigan airport attack, you know, that guy that came over from Canada, who screamed in an airport, Ali Akbar, and then stabbed a police officer in the neck. By the way, the police officer's doing a lot better. So he, at one time, attempted, according to this news article, attempted to buy a gun here in the United States. And for all those negative anti-gun folks who claim it's so easy to get a gun, anybody can get a gun. This guy was turned down. I just want to let you know he was rejected. Okay. So back to the Chick-fil-A. So remember about 2-3 years ago, there was a big propaganda thing against Chick-fil-A because they had some religious stance against gay marriage. They didn't stop hiring gays. They did not stop serving gays. They just had an opinion regarding their religious beliefs. Personally, they should have never come out and said it, because you got a bunch of anti-God people now anymore. But irregardless, the entire media complex came out against them. And I want to talk about, that's what I want to talk about, the media complex. So they came out against Chick-fil-A in full force. Every daytime talk show like The View, every nighttime show like the Jimmy Fallons and the David Lettermans. Everything, every news station was against Chick-fil-A. I remember driving to work, every freaking radio station was just bombarding us. Why we shouldn't, go to Chick-fil-A. Making us feel like we're the weirdos. We're the minority. That's important, because that's what propaganda normally does. Makes you feel like you're the minority in your thoughts. I just want to let you know good news. Chick-fil-A was just voted by consumers '1 fast food in the United States. Personally, I've always loved Chick-fil-A's. I remember eating them from the early mid-90s. I always loved Chick-fil-A's. I always get their Chick-fil-A sandwich, tell them to remove the pickle. I can never understand putting a pickle on chicken. But anyway, I tell them, I want a Chick-fil-A sandwich, minus pickle. I want your wafer fries, those fries that look like that, extra salt, and their lemonade. They got some freaking awesome lemonade. You got to try their lemonade. Nice and tart, but yet sweet. And they give free refills on that lemonade. Love it! But anyway, voted #1. That's what their propaganda did. Nothing. Zero. People still thought for themselves and voted with their wallets. But back to that media outlet. They don't call it television programming for nothing, because it actually does have the capacity, the ability to program quite a bit of people. There's a lot of people who believe that the government would never allow anything on television unless it's true. If it's on television, it's true. It's gospel. So it's amazing to me how the entire media complex, when I say media complex, I'm talking television, printed media, as well as radio media. Most of it is taken up by left-leaning socialist propaganda programs. They pour out the beliefs of just this left-winging garbage. And it's not by accident. It is by design, folks. You got your morning talk shows like The View. You got your late night talk shows like the David Lettermans, the Colberts and whatnot. And then you have your sitcoms that are always making innuendos against conservatives, little jokes against Obama. Okay? I'm sorry. Little jokes against Trump. It just goes on and on and on. And then you have all your news stations, your CNNs, your ABCs, your CBSs, your NBC, your MSNBCs. It just goes on and on. Yeah, you got Fox News, but even your actors and your actresses, except like Fox News 1, you have a couple of 1 or 2 people, actors and actresses that are, conservative, but on the whole, against the entire gamut, they're all socialists. It's all taken up by a bunch of socialists. And the list goes on and on with the printed media. The People magazines, all your printed magazines, your printed newspapers, your Post, your New York Post, and your LA Times, all of those, they're all taken up by just this socialist view. And it's by design. I've already said that. But why? It's to make you think that your thoughts, your conservative thoughts, are the minority, and they're not. Trust me, folks, your thoughts and how you think, your patriotism, I couldn't hardly say the word, is not a minority thought. But that's how the system is designed. It is by design. You can flip a quarter in the air, and almost 50% of the time it's going to come up heads. What are the chances that all of that, the news media outlets and the television and everything is all socialist programming? It's by design, folks. I'm going to end it with this. You're not outnumbered, okay? It's just by design to make you think that you're outnumbered, to make you think that when you're watching it, you think, oh my God, all these people think this way, and I'm the only one who thinks the other way. I must be the one that's weird and sick. Oh my. Oh, and they're all voting for Clinton. Oh my, maybe I'm the weirdo for voting for Trump. That's how it works, folks. Anyway, I'm not going to be making another video until Monday. Wife and I are celebrating our 15th year anniversary. We're going out and just spending a good weekend together. I'm not going to make any videos. I will be making a video. Maybe I'll mount this camera in the console of my car and do a video coming to or from work like I used to do. Anyway, leave me a thumbs up. I'm sorry if this was a long-winded, boring video, but I just wanted to get something out there. Wanted to talk to you folks. I just don't want you to listen to any of these negative things that are coming your way, including about silver, storing food, even in the news. Just go with your heart, what you feel, and that is the truth. Take care.